today is a super fun day. I got these printed at the Trinity, We Print Trinity UPS. And so it's not perfect. There's a little bit of weirdness there, but that's okay. These are good. Oh, those are bees. These go here. These go here. We'll do bees another day. But these are the free designs I have for Halloween. And you can go to my website. I'll put a link to them in the description below. But you can print these out on your home. Not this one. That's just for me because I like the ratty numbers. But you can print these out on your home printer. I kind of wish they'd have done them on the back. This is kind of glossy. But the reason why I had the UPS print them was because I spent like an hour trying to get the printer to work. And then I would have had to use my printer ink. And then I would have had to use my printer paper. And they were like $1 each. So if you don't have a printer at home, definitely check out UPS or check out FedEx or your office stores close to you. And usually it's not usually more than $1 a page to have it printed. So I'm gonna cut these out and then we're gonna do a project with them. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun this morning. It is Sunday morning, which you know is what, class? Play morning. I've been experimenting with my distress mica stain to see if I could get it to be permanent. And thus far, no. I mean, except for with microglaze. So this is distress microglaze, which is functionally made to not react with water-based things. But what we're going to do is we are going to make some backgrounds. For this, I'm going to use this envelope that we had from before, right? And this is going to be, so we're going to, so obviously this side of the integrity of the envelope is already compromised because we cut a big old circle in it. But this side, I'm going to cut, and this is for my black journal. Hold on, I need my old lady glasses so I can see. I know you would think that you don't need to see to cut envelopes, but I've come to find out that you kind of need to see to cut everything. It's really weird. So, anyways, we're going to play this morning. Boop. All right, here we go. Is this stuck together? Oh, no, it's not stuck together. It's fine. And if it wasn't, what will we do? We wouldn't panic. We would just cut off that card. All right, so I have an idea for what I might want to have in at least one side of that hole. And these are printable collage sheets with all kinds of stuff. I got mine printed at, well, I told you that. I got them printed at UPS. But I was wondering if I could get, look at that. So I can get her eye. Okay, I need to make a mark. Boop. Very excited, very excited. Right there. So we want her eye to be right there so that when we pull this out, her eye is going to be there. All right, let's cut this around. And they're made in tags and tickets and things like that, but I cut them all up too. Now, people always ask me about the angel policy and the commercial use policy on these. I used purchased or like from Graphics Fairy, I have a membership. I used commercially approved licensing to buy the images, and the designs are my own. So I have the right to sell these designs. I don't sell them. I give them away. But just in case you were worried that you could make them and then you would get in trouble, you won't get in trouble. And then my commercial policy, my angel policy for these is, yes, you can use them to make, print them out, use them to make books to sell. You can print them out and sell them as collage sheets. So I have a gentleman down in South Africa who asked if he could print out the collage sheets and just sell the collage sheets. And I said, sure, he can. You can do whatever. What you can't do is distribute the graphics files for them, right? That's my ownership of this. Okay, so now I am going to use a little piece of this that I have over here on the side. This is, is this Graphics 45? This might be Graphics 45. I think it is. Scrapbook paper that I used in another project. And we're going to put that right along this edge here. Yeah, okay, so we got a little bit more than there. This is perfect. But I think it's too long anyways. Okay, let's come over here. I like the checkerboard better than the other side. Okay, so that is cool. Let's do that. Boop. And we're probably going to have to re-glue that side edge. Let's not work, gosh darn it, Schiffer. Let's not actually work on our project all of the time, right? So this is going to be an inside. This is super fun. It's high quality paper. Oh, look, this isn't stuck down. Why isn't this stuck down? Okay, so my projects have lots of trouble with sticking because I use 500 layers of stuff. I use all my products. Such a good crafter. All right, so while that's kind of managing itself, let's think about what we want here. So we're gonna have a big old eyeball here. What can we do on this side? I want him very badly in a prominent place. Okay, let's do this first. So now we need to figure out which, I'm kind of making this journal higgledy-piggledy. So these are a signature. Ooh, this doesn't have a signature. Okay, this does. This has a signature, meaning there's 2 pages. So this doesn't, so this is going to be a fancy envelope-y signature, right? Okay, so we're gonna, this has to be on the outside. We're gonna make this inside the signature. So I have to find my black masking tape. So I bought this black journal stuff from the Joggles lady. She's an enabler. Damn, I mean, like, could you imagine being crafty and owning a craft company and then like telling people they have to buy black journals and enabling them to do that when you know they're not responsible enough to say no? I mean, what kind of monster is she? Anyways, I love my black journal. All right, this is the front. So we need this to be, I guess this could be here. No, we need this to be like this. It's a little bit derpy. Not because of the tape or the journal or anything, but because I do not have a logical, like, I have a marketing brain. We make up numbers. Statistics are fluid. We engage in puffery. Okay, there we go. All right. So the reason why I wanted to make that signature now is because I have done this before. Where's her eyeball? Okay, her eyeball, we're going to put this in here so I don't get it messed up. Her eyeball is going to be, we're going to make sure we get it in the right side, because I love, 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 love that skull. And this is why we can't have nice things, because we use our scissors to cut wet glue. Right? Right. Stop being glued to my scissors. Okay. So this is going to go in this way. Boop. How fun is that? Okay, so this side is going to be our thing. And where did he go? Here he is. Okay. So, do we want, I don't care if it covers up the back of, I'm a little bit pro covering up that hole. That being said, let's do just a little, I did this before, let's do a little, ooh, you know what we could do on there? Let's do a little bit of that mica stain. And we're gonna do it over this black tag. We're gonna do some gold mica stain on the back. So it's just right. So just that much. Because I'm going to glue it, you guys. Normally I wouldn't care, but I'm going to glue this to there. So I don't want to waste my mica stain. There we go. All right, let's kiss it over here. Because I don't need all of it. That'll be pretty on this black. All right, that's cool. Now let's dry that. Let's get the part from my finger. All right, I let it make drippy droppies in darker places and stuff. Now we can do little drops on there of water and make it do more stuff. Make it a little funky monkey. All right, let's do this. See, that made a little bit of the yellow come out? Okay, now we're gonna do just a titch of paint on here, just to gold it up even more. And since I'm rubbing across this stencil, one side of the paint will have more paint than the other. It's just how the world works and what I was going for. Do we want to? I rubbed the stencil on here too. Maybe we'll get a little bit more stuff. Oh look, it's jingly sparkly. What's it doing? It's moving like an amoeba. Oh, wow. That's so weird. Okay, so anyways, we gotta get this to dry. Okay, now, this is where her face goes in. Now we need to put him over here. And I need to think about whether I want these taglines. I kind of like it. Okay, we'll put it on as a tag and then we'll just work around it. I don't always love doing stuff as a tag, so we don't want to put glue over there, but we want to put a bunch of glue down here. Right. Okay. And I think we can get him to the edge and still cover our hole. Let's see what our hole, oh, see, our hole looks great. And you're not gonna see the hole 90% of the time, right? It's gonna be, see that yellow stuff is moving all over the place because we put glue on it. It doesn't like to be glued. So what I'm gonna do real quick right now, so I don't wind up messing up my life, is use just a tiny bit of distress spray or distress glaze on here to kind of set that gold part, the spray gold part. Okay, that should be fine. All right. Now let's do this. Oh, cute. I love it. All right. So this is going to be dark and broody brown. This is, we got to figure out some colors. I have, remember we saved that orange? Oh, we saved a bunch of orange. So we have some orange tissue paper. Oh, this is cute. And then I'm thinking with him, I want to do kind of black and colors. Okay, so let's do this on here. And I'm going to use, okay, so this feels more like gold. Let's do this on here and do like a yellow background. Yeah, yeah. So let's use our Wild Honey Distress Paint, and it's running out. So we're gonna have to stick a brush down in there and get it. Last time I did this, the roller ball fell out. Okay, so we can use water with this because it's distress. And distress, everything works with water. And you don't lose the vibrancy of the paint just because you add water. So distress paint is a little bit more expensive than regular paint. But it also, oh, let's take that out so we don't, oh, that's just the back. Okay. It's a little bit more expensive, but you don't use as much either. So, boop. Squirty squirt. And I'm sure you're not supposed to stick your paintbrush in your paint jar, but when you're in and out, it doesn't matter because it's almost done. Can't remember if I have another one. But I use all of my art supplies, even the ones that are running out. We probably should have waited to stick that down until we figured out what we were doing over here. But that's fine. Okay. So there we go. Just a little yellow grungy. Let's get that edge. Little yellow grungy background. And this distress paint is matte. That's one of the reasons why I like it. So it will dry matte. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now let's get our Mod Podge. And we got to peel off this kind that has, I was using it with the mica stains, and it has yellow on it, right? Because mica stains is water soluble, and Mod Podge is a water reactive made with water. Okay, so let's do this down here. Oh no, I just filled my Mod Podge jar I've been running out with for days. I stuck it in too far. Oh, the other thing about distress paint that I love, 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 love is it dries super fast like I did this in real time. There wasn't a pause in here. I put the paint down and now I'm sticking Mod Podge to it. Okay, here we go. And then the fancy shiny parts of this is Pearly. That's a Seth Apter glaze, and then Vicky Bouton round stencil. I'm having a love affair with Vicky Bouton stencils. Okay, so then this, yeah, that's gonna go over there. I can just cut around that. People are always asking, what's the one tool you could never do without in your art supplies? Mine is scissors. So I use big scissors to cut out big things, and I use Tim Holtz snips for little things. These things, the bomb. Da bomb. Okay, I like that little ruffly here at the bottom. So let's stick this paper down. Let's get over here and stick this paper down. Okay. And this page came with little red goobers, which is good. I like the layers, peeps. Okay, so now we have to put this to the side and let this dry for at least a second. All right, I love, love, love her. Okay, so let's get, oh, what are we gonna do on the back of her? I want this whole thing to be orange. That other one to be kind of yellow and then purple on the back, or blue. Oh my goodness, it's blue, right? How fun is that? Okay, but this is gonna be orange. So we need orange paint. Boop, boop, boop. And I don't care if I get a little yellow in my orange paint. I actually like, I like my stuff to not be perfect, because then I don't have to add texture and I don't have to add all kinds of, and you'll see there's like dirt on this. There's dirt on this from other things. It's all good, guys. It's all good. That's how you get texture in your mixed media. You have all kinds of stuff on it. Look at that. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. All right. This is going to take a minute more to dry because it's kind of wet, but we're going to cheat. Look. I used this color paint before. And Seth Apter, who's a real artist, said to have a little extra book where you put all your extra art supplies to save for later. So I do. Okay, we're going to dry this. Okie dokie. Woo. So I keep my heat gun in a metal container because, and I don't know if this is a creepy pasta tale or what, I heard one of the crafty gals say that she kept her heat gun like just in her wooden cabinet and it accidentally turned on and then it burnt her house down. So I am super careful to keep my heat gun in a metal container. That way if it turns on, it won't do anything but make the metal hot. I'm going to have to get better at re-dipping my Mod Podge in. Okay, here we go. I want this, like at least a little bit of this jingly bit to be up on the top. And then, oh, I love this kind. This is beautiful. Look at that. Who makes such pretty paper? Me. I have videos about how I make this tissue paper and deli paper. But I just love having it so that I can grab it and use it whenever I feel like. Oh, this is that, no, this is just moving because of the paint. I was thinking it's that mica glaze, but nope, just because I'm impatient. I guess I should stop worrying about things moving around because I do it anyways, right? Without being patient and just sticking stuff down when it's still wet. And it's a rough life. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Do I want more? I want something up here. So I'm going to put a little bit of this grunge over here too. I really like this. I probably have one circle too many. See, I have one circle too many. So we're going to put that right there. And that's a cheetah pattern. Who knew? Who knew cheetah patterns could be cute? All right, there we go. That's grungy enough now. Okay, so let's put this to the side. And let's think about what we're going to do. So we have a moon. And there's a ton of stuff in this pack that's kind of cool. This is going to go with our blue guy, right? So he's going to be somewhere in here in this mix. So we have that for the blue guy. We could do something like this in here. Oh, I like that for the blue guy. Then this could go for the blue guy. I have some really cute Day of the Deads, but I'm gonna put the Day of the Deads on a separate one. So these are Day of the Deads. I thought I had one more. Maybe we'll find it. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And these are hole reinforcers. So you could, if you had a tab, I don't have a tab on this. If you have a tab, you could just cut those out and make them a hole reinforcer. Okay. We have that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I almost feel like, do we want to do, okay, we need, this is very wet. All right, I'm gonna go away and let my stuff dry for a minute and then I'll be back. And we're pretty dry. Yay, us. And I cheated on you while you were gone, by the by. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. I put some stuff on the other 2 pages so that we could be ahead of the game when you came back. So we got our background papers on everything, which is a bonus. Oh, I was trying to cut this. This is a tab. Thank goodness I didn't get all aggressive. Okay, so let's do this. And those are never ever stuck down well, so we'll probably have to come in and glue them down better, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. Yay. Okay, back to the big scissors. Boop. Oh, one of my kids is up. I hear TikTok. If I had to guess, I would say Josiah, because Deslin's kind of a lazy days kind of girl, and Josiah likes to go outside. He spends most of his day bumming around the neighborhood. Here we go. What's this? All right, there's that one. Let's real quick do this one, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have this moon. Oh, and I didn't know you guys worried about this. My pages warp all of the time. Like 90% of the time, my pages are warped. They will eventually flatten themselves out. Like this was that warped when I was doing it because these poor envelopes did not sign up to be abused the way that I abuse them. Maxie, hush. So we can't expect them to manage themselves as well as they would if we treated them like they're supposed to be treated. Okay, now we have to figure out what kind of stuff we're going to put on here. Let's see what we've got. So we got some scary words. We've got October 31st. Happy Halloween. I don't need these guys. Ooh, spooky. That's cute. I know I made it, but I still can think it's cute, right? Ooh, you know what we're going to do? We are going to cut this out because I don't need a tag, but I could use a spooky little pumpkin somewhere. The things I do to poor papers. And if you're going to do a lot of collaging, I would sincerely suggest you get some of these Tim Holtz scissors. I have a whole bunch of different kinds of scissors, some that I wanted to love and some that I just had, but these are the best. Okay, so we can throw away that part. Let's see. Do we want to? So we have two. Oh, yeah, I don't have anything on this side. Okay, so we'll have that over there. We have this creepy old lady. Ooh, that might go right there, huh? Okay. We've got some tags, some tickets. I thought I had another big, oh, I've used them. So this is the big one, the other big one, this is this one. Okay, how about if we do, ooh, I kind of like this together, don't you? With him bridging that gap. Okay, let's keep thinking. Maybe one of these has to be a Day of the Dead. Oh, I don't know. I want a Day of the Dead one. Let's see what we got. All right, we got purple. All right, I kind of love her, but I don't love her on there. Ooh, I could love her on here because there's a little bit of a... Oh, I got this whole thing. Oh my goodness, we need more stuff. Let me get my Halloween basket. Okay, so we gotta get some more stuff because that's what's happening is I don't have enough different kinds of stuff. And I don't make my pages so that you can only use them. I think that people forget that you should use all kinds of different stuff, right? There we go. So we have that hole. We have this. Let's see what else we got. This is a cool book. This is the Antiquarian sticker book. And it has creepy things too. Now, I will say that people seem to get all twisted in the reviews about the fact that the sticker book doesn't stick very well. I'm just here to tell you that I don't expect stickers to work in my mixed media because I have so many layers. So it's not, I don't become offended. These are all letters. I don't need a letter. I don't become offended when I have to use a little bit of glue to make my stickers stick. But I could use a bat wing with this lady, right? Well, I don't know that this is creepy enough. I mean, it's weird, but I need like Halloween creepy. I might have to turn to Tim Holtz. I got a whole bunch of Halloween creepy stuff from him. Oh, there we go. Let's see. We got a skull. That looks like Day of the Dead. Can you see that? One page. That is not going to suffice. All right, here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see what else we can find. Neep, neep, neep. Perishable. Ooh, if we get a 3, we don't have a 3. That's a real... Nope, that is not a real one. I thought that was a good postcard. I thought it was a real one. Okay, so this is a mix of... Ooh, I kind of like this for the blue one. Let's pull that aside. This is a mix of Tim Holtz and Finnabar, I think. All right. Oh, Grandma Linda's up. I hear her. All right. I like these circles. I used them not that long ago. All right. I'm looking for, I think I have, and I think those might be real stamps. Maybe not. I'm looking for purple, blue, Halloween. Ooh, that's a cigar box. That's cool. I'm surprised I don't have more Halloween ephemera. And I can hear Johnny in the garage working. Oh, there's a little bit. That would be... Oh, you know why I don't? I made a big, huge project. Ooh, that's pretty. I made a big, huge project last year where I made a Halloween banner and used lots and lots of my Halloween stuff. Oh, look, a mushroom. Okay, so we need to figure out where we're going to put the purple girl. I think we put the purple girl on here. So we're going to do that. Purple and yellow go together beautifully. So we have our purple girl and our bat. So for sure, I want to get rid of this hard edge of this tag. So I'm going to tear this along this line, and I'm tearing it so that I have an extra white line. If you wanted to, the way the paper works, if you wanted to not have that white line, you would I'm tearing it up, you would tear it down, and that would keep you from having that white line, right? So that's how, when you're tearing paper, that's how it works. But I'm gonna grunge this up, and I wanna be able to add that little extra layer of grunge right in there. All right, there we go. So now we have a cool lady that we can put over here. Oh, I like her very much. Ooh, and let's remember, this is gonna be looking down on her. Oh my goodness. The moon is gonna be looking down on her. Oh my gosh, I couldn't love that more. Okay, I'm gonna put her down because she's gonna be in the back. There's a slight chance I need to get out more with how excited I get about things, but no judgies. Do we want something behind her real quick? Did we find anything purple? Ooh, I just touched that again. Oh, look, we got more stuff over here. What about this? I don't know what this is, but it looks like it could be a little grungy, moody, creepy. And here we go. That's what I want right there. But I need it to be grosser. We need it to be a little bit dirty, a little bit wrinkly. And that way when we do stuff over it, it'll have little wrinkly lines. I ordered the coolest stamp set. I think it has this in it because I need more of these, but I don't want to keep buying ephemera packs just to have one thing. Oh, that didn't get behind her. I want an overlap. I want to start overlapping my things because when you have your stuff all like this is over here and this is over here and that's over there, that's when you start to get that feeling like, oh, what's the matter with this thing? Okay, so that's good. Oh, we have this ticket. I thought we had something else purple. So we for sure have that. Oh, I have purple things in my Day of the Dead. Let's get these guys up. I really love this ticket. That's my favorite one I made. We got some 31s. We got a black circle. All right. It's probably the inside of something. Oh, and we have the bat for her. Okay, so we have a bat for her. I feel like, though, we could use a little something up there. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. I think it's a ticket. So it's either going to be yeah, it's going to be a ticket. Look at how cute that looks. Right there. Okay, so we're going to have a ticket up there. Little grunge on it. So if you don't want to glue your stuff to your stuff, don't do what I do and glue on top of your things. Put it over to the side, like a grown-up. Okay, that's cute. All right, here we go. That's good. Now, let's find out where our bat's going to be. Find out which bat we're going to use and then where it's going to be. I think it's him. Oh, you know what? I think it's him. It's this guy because he's going to be a big old bat. Now, when you peel these off, you got to be careful because they're not hardy stickers. Let's just put it that way. They are not a hearty sticker, but they're a very convenient way to keep a lot of images in one little book in your craft room. I, thus far, have been very pleased with it. It's like 16 bucks on the Amazon. There we go. Now, you are thinking that that looks terrible because there's a sticker outline, but we're gonna fix that. All right, I feel like that is plenty for right now. So that's a good one. Let's do this guy. Ooh, I got some fun things, like I got a witch's brew. That goes right there. But let's get something going on with him first. I feel like that goes up there for sure. I like him there. And that may be enough pictures for here. Oh wait, maybe we could do one little ticket down here. But it's gonna have to be a dark one or a green one. Maybe we could use this one. That's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make this one look dark and moody. So don't you worry. I know it looks all happy and sweet right now, but don't worry. We're gonna get this thing looking like it's been through, what is it, 5 miles of hard road? Because I want to break up this bottom line of this tag. I just love this skeleton guy. There we go. We'll put this right down at the bottom, line it up. Do we want it to go even further down so you can tell he's a skull? There we go. There we go. Okay, good. So we got that one done. Where's the other one? Oh, it's inside. Duh. You know, you would think life would be easier than this. Okay, so now we have this gal, this guy. So I have to have this in here. I love that thing. We don't have anything over here. So we need to get something going over here. I'm kind of thinking like that. I love that. Make this more of an abstract one. Ooh, we could do to beef her up. Oh yeah, look at that. That's kind of cute, isn't it? Do we want to flip it and have this beef him up and move her up here? Ah, I kind of like that. Do I like this better? Hang on. Oh, I kind of like him up here where he pops out against the white. I'm putting him up there. That's my first decision. Beaky and Josiah are in there growling at each other. Desi and I were just talking the other day about how the men in our family growl. Okay, we're gonna put her down here because I like her. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, okay. Do we want that or we want Happy Halloween? Oh, we don't want Happy Halloween. Do we want that or do we want some tickets? Oh, I like the tickets better. And I don't necessarily buy specifically Halloween stamps or anything like that because I like to have things I can use all year. But we're gonna get some stamps out. We got these stamps to make creepy things. All right, so now we have this side. I kind of feel like that could be cute, don't you? And make this, yep, we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna come along here again, do the same thing. I'm ripping up. If you didn't want this to be, like that raggedy edge, don't rip up, rip down. But I like to rip up. Okay. So we're gonna have this come right along here, like that, like thus. Very cool. I totally dig that. Ooh, do we want something behind it coming? I almost feel like I do that again. Nope. Ooh, I want that down there because then I'm gonna have the black come over here. You'll see what I mean when I do it. What do you need, baby?
Dad needs you.
Daddy needs me? Okay. Tell him I'm coming 2 seconds.
In more than 2.
Okay, don't tell him 2 seconds.
She'll be out here in like 2 minutes.
Thanks, honey. Okay, we're gonna put that right there. And then I think we're good on this one. I think we got all our stuff down. Uh-oh. This is not sticking. Okay, we're gonna put our sidekick on here and we'll be back. All right, I'm back. Johnny's cleaning the garage, so we had to, it's all my crap, so I had to be involved. Okay, so let's put these guys, we've used all that. We've got our Day of the Dead, but these are the ones, oh, maybe we could put these guys back in the Day of the Dead. They sort of go. We're gonna put that back on the pile. Orange stuff. You never know when we might need some orange stuff. And let's start working on our pages. Oh, I love him. He's my favorite. Okay, so let's start with this one. I am going to use orange India ink over here on this little tablet, this silicone mat, to paint the border of this. Oh, I gotta get my old lady glasses out. Oh, I don't feel like this is the right one. I need more of a pointy one. Okay, there we go. And I'm just gonna paint around him with India ink. I will be right back. Okay. So now let's start grunging some of this up. So this is, India ink is sort of water soluble when it's wet, but once it's dry, it's dry. Let's kind of go around here. I'm functionally just using up the ink I have left, but why not make it another layer, right? Well, we got it out. And anywhere there's open paper, it will, do some stuff like in these crackies. Okay, so let's give that a second to dry. That's looking much better already. Okay, so let's work on this one. Oh, we need some more orange India ink. And we're gonna go around here and orange this up. See, this gives me the opportunity with the tear line to incorporate that paper more into this page, because where I tore, it's open. If I had done just like torn it the regular way, it would be like this and you couldn't paint it. This will work on the scrapbook paper to kind of give us a more uneven edge. Nicely done. Okay, so now I want to, boop, boop, boop. This is just a Sharpie, but I want to kind of do this and then figure out, and I want to kind of do this. Because what I'm gonna do with that is, and Sharpie will write on this, it won't keep it. But what I'm gonna do is, boop, boop, boop. embossed black on there, and then that'll be the bottom of that page. Okay. So let's do this to get this big area. And I'm gonna get my Ranger Superfine Black. Okay. And we're gonna emboss that, and then I'm gonna come in and fill the rest of it in. Okay. Here we go, here we go. So we're gonna do this side of this guy, right? Top of this. Over here, this side of this guy, and that Sharpie is spreading because it is an oil-based marker. And it's reacting with the embossing powder. But how fun is that? We just cheated the sides of those pumpkins, right? Okay, so now we are going to do some more black embossing and make this moon stand out even more. And embossing isn't perfect. Like, you can't, it's not like if you are painting or something, so I don't try to make it perfect. I'm just trying to get, you know, the majority of the lines will get his eye, maybe his extra side, and down here, and then we're gonna emboss. See, that's what we got. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. All right, we're gonna do around his nose, this little piece right here, and then his smile. And for any of you that watch me a lot, you'll be pleased to know I bought a new embossing pen set. So if this one dies, we'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Okie doke. And I just feel like that emphasized his eye and made it cooler. Let's see, what do we want to do next? I need something up here, so let's do this cool thing in this corner. How can I never have a stamp block? Like, you would think, honestly, that, oh, goodness, wait a minute. Before we do that, look what I got at Michael's. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness I looked over there. So they had, and this was like $4. They had labels. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Pickled pumpkin vine, dark raven. Those are very sweet. I kind of like this better. Could we? Oh, I don't know if that's working. But maybe I could do that part. Too shiny. I don't think it fits in. I think we would have to start with this knowing we were going to use this. So now we're back to looking for a stamp block. I give up. I'm admitting defeat. I'm going to use the lid of my... Do not stamp the way I do. Like, honestly, go watch the delightful card stamp girls to figure out how to stamp. Because this is honestly how I stamp. I stamp badly. Okay, I don't want to get over my witch. Okay, I feel like that moved a little bit too, so it could be weird. Don't worry. I couldn't care less. Oh, just a little bit of creepiness, right? I knew it wasn't going to stamp perfectly because there's too many layers. So if you're making a card or something, you need it to be perfect. I don't need it to be perfect. There we go. Cute. Okay. Oops, this is all coming up. None of that is stuck. So we need to glue that down. Okay. All right. What do we think? What do we think? I don't know if this is the glitzy one. Oh, but anyways, I need sepia. I need to grunge this up a little bit. Because this is far too sweet looking. So we want to get this edge a little darker, a little grungier. There we go. We need this guy to get knocked down a little bit. Why are my children? Oh, my husband's listening to... I was like, why are my children listening to Metallica this morning? But it's Johnny. Okay, I like that. I feel like that's still too bright. Here and there being bright, I'm okay with, but not the whole way. Okay, little dark grungies. How about some grungies along this edge? Ooh, I'm loving that. That's helping me out a lot. Okay. And I love that you can see little peaks behind here where you can see that shimmer. So we're going to let this sit for a wee minute. Okay, so stuff we're going to do. We're going to make our bat. Ooh, we got to put this away. We're not going to use, so there's two different kinds of embossing powder. This is opaque black. So we could make our bat opaque black, right? And then it would just be a black shaped bat, right? But I don't want a black shaped bat. I want a bat that looks like a bat, but that is shiny. So for that, I am going to use hickory smoke embossing powder. And this is a dabber. Oh, see? This embossing dabber has, since we used it on the stuff that moves, it has a little bit of an orange tinge. I need my ratty old one. That's a good one. Ratty old one. And we can come in here and do the very edges carefully, but for right now, we're just trying to cover a lot of bat. Right. There we go. And never worry about using lots of embossing powder because you put it right back in. Okay, I don't want my bat to creep out onto this orange part. Nice. So see, with the translucent powder, you can still see part of his batty wings and things like that. So here we go. Not that one. We're going to clean this up. We're going to make him look like a bat now. But I needed to get lots of that powder on there before, so I used the dauber. Okay, there we go. Oh, we gotta get the edge of his wing too. There we go. This stuff is starting to look cute. Okie dokie, cute. Now you may not be able to see it, but I can see that there's still batty parts of him. Okay. So now we need to figure out, I think we need that thing. Where's the potion? There it is. Okay. So there we go. The bad part about not having a stamp block is you can't see what you're doing. That's gonna be cute there. See? How cute is that? There we go. All right. Feel like we need something up here. I think we're going to use this. Do we want it this way? Yeah, I think I want it that way. Okay. normal people would just find their stamp block, right? I'm too busy for that. I don't get to craft all that often. I'm not spending all my time looking for my darn stamp block. Ooh, that looks cool. Hey, Jess.
Can I pop the green exercise ball? The big one?
Yeah.
That was mine.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah. Where's yours go?
I don't know.
I'm gonna pop it with a big knife.
Oh, good.
Ezzy.
He's going to pop it with a big knife. I don't know that we should let them out in the garage together, but not my problem. Fathers and sons working on projects together. Oh my God. Okay, so we're going to grunge up this. Same thing. I need my bat to be less cute on the edge, so we're going to kind of blend him in, but not perfectly, right? We don't want it to be anything to be really perfect, to be honest with you, because we just want him to be able to come in. Let's do around this field label so it looks a little dirty, grungy. There we go. Oh, that's doing nicely. And then I need her. Now I could do it in orange because the background's orange, but I want it a little bit darker, grungier than that. And you can decide. I mean, she could be super happy, cute, fun, right? I'm just not super happy, cute, fun. I'm grungy, dark, and dirty. Okay, look how cute that looks. Oh my goodness, that came out so good. So good. And it won't really stick to my paper because my paper's so glossy. Not sure why they made me glossy tags. But I'm starting to dig it because it repels art supplies, right? It makes doing this easier. Usually I would have to be a little bit more focused. But this way, I mean, it just doesn't do nothing. Oh, I love that. I feel like this came out better than I should have had. Okay, just a little, I want to knock back that white up there. Okay, now if you're thinking, well, this feels very much over here, don't forget that we're doing this, right? Right? So I think this turned out great. I love that. Okay. And we covered up this one. So now we have 2 of them done. There's another one around here somewhere. I have to do this one. Okay, so for this one, I think, again, I'm going to do this thing up in here. But I can do more of it this time, I think. And you may think when you're using a stamp that you have to have all different stamps. But actually repeating elements in your project makes it feel like it's a cohesive thing, right? That's how I feel. Okay, there we go. Boop. All right. Super fine black. That's cool. Okay, here we go. Okay, and you may be thinking, oh no, she went over there accidentally. I did not go over there accidentally. I went over there purposefully because you want to have all the elements of your design touching other things, or your or it looks that, like, I call them orphans. Like if this sits here by itself and that sits here by itself and this doesn't cross that, then all of a sudden it feels like you've done one, like you've done a really bizarre project. So you want everything to touch. Okay, on here, I have a couple different colors. I don't have great colors, I don't feel like, for this. Oh, maybe I do. Hold on. Do we want to try Crackling Campfire down here? I think we're going to try that. Johnny made a bold proclamation. He's putting a car in the garage today. And I heard a car going in the garage. I think he made it. Looks like he made it. I should never, ever sing. Okay, so we're going to do this. Choo, choo, choo. And this is that translucent embossing powder, so we should be able to see all our black through there. Boop, boop, boop. Let's try it. And it could be pretty red. I'm hoping it's more orange. But either way, it's not going to hurt anything. It's a tag, right? Or a page. We're not curing cancer here, people. We're making a paper page. And if I hate it, I can just do it over, right? Did you pop the ball with a knife?
No, it was lame.
Oh,
It
good.
didn't even like blow up.
Good.
There was so much air in there, I was gonna explode.
All right. I do not feel like that is orange, but I do feel like it's pretty cool. So we're gonna finish. I do want it to look pretty. I want this to be covered so it looks pretty. So I used my big fat old ugly one the last time, so now I'll go around with the good one. I think I missed a little bit in here, a little bit in there, a little bit there. And I think we might do our pumpkin that way too. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna do our pumpkin and the thingy. Boop, 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 boop. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. I should close that up for right this wee minute. And I got to get this off the black because it will, anywhere you see embossing powder, it will emboss even if you didn't put anything on there to make it stick. So you got to be a little careful with it if you don't want it to get on certain places. Okay. Looks like we made it. Oh, nope. Ooh, you know what we could do though? We could make that gold, we're gonna make his thing gold. Because I would emboss the world if it would hold still. I'm not sure there's anything I would not emboss. So I'm not gonna worry about whether it's on that thing, on the little buckle, because gold is opaque. Gold embossing powder is opaque. All right, now we're gonna do black. Where's our big old ratty nasty one? You would think at least 50% of the time I would get it, but no. No. Now we're doing black again. Whew, that would not look good. Look how cute that looks. Oh my goodness. That is looking amazing. I actually think I kind of want to leave those other little places because I think it turned out cute, but I want to get those edges by his face. And then I am going to do his eyes, his snooty, and his mouth. And yes, you can emboss over embossing. How cute is that? That just helped pop out his features. Okay, I am thinking we're done. I don't want to overdo, oh, except for, yeah, we got to grunge up the edges. But except for grunging up the edges, we're done. Okay, so let's do a little, and this is in sepia, India ink. Just want to get that a little bit not so pretty looking. And you could do this with, I used to do it with stays on? No, right on. There's some kind of pencil you can wet and do it. I'll think of it in a minute. Okay, I like that very much. This is actually the feature side, right? So last but not least, we have my very favorite guy that we're gonna work on. Okay, so for him, we're gonna do, I'm going to use my good marker the whole time, too. Okay, we're going to do the band of his hat and his eyes and his nose to start. There we go. There we go. There we go. Did I do his nose? I didn't do his nose. Let's see how this looks, and I probably want to do his nose. Yep, I want to do his nose and his little cheekbones, his inny cheekies right here. Right where his sunken parts are. And then I just got a new blue. How exciting is this? Oh my goodness. So a new blue color came out, and I ordered it, and I thought, when am I ever going to use blue? Right now. Blue. So we're going to do, all right, so we got lots of big places. We need our dauber. Where's our dauber? Help if I put it down the flat way. Just trying to get the big parts for right now. How exciting is this? I have blue. And isn't it fun that it's blue for Halloween? I just think that non-traditional colors make me happy. Which is probably why I designed a blue skeleton for my freebies. Okay, let's do the bird first. And we're going to use our good embossing pen to color this in. Blue, who knew? That's called prize ribbon, that blue color. Ooh, I feel like we didn't get as much on the inside as we did on the outside. Oops. And this is why we can't have nice things, because we touch our embossing pen in our embossing powder all of the... There we go, that's better. Okay. So that tells me that we need to go over here. Oh, this poor thing. I feel like it's time, you guys. We gotta cut that nasty little thing off there. It's just making me look bad. Seeing as how I'm all professional and stuff, right? Lordy. I feel like a bunch of that got on the blue part, or on the black part. Let's swipe that off. Because remember, anywhere there's embossing powder, it's going to emboss. Oh my gosh, I love that. I am in love. Okay, so now we got to go back and we got to do the raven's beak. Beak, yeah. Beak. I don't know, that word sounds weird right this second. Does that ever happen to you, that you say a word and you're pretty sure you know that word, and then you're like, wait a minute, is it that word? Since I talk to you guys a lot, that happens to me all the time. I'm like, I think I just said a word that isn't a word. Okay. Nice. Okay, now for sure we need something bordery. Let's think about what we have. Ooh, I know what I want to use. We got this thing. Oh, wait, we got these things. This is gonna work. I dig these crosses, and we're gonna put them over here this way to go up this way, maybe even over there to bring that in, right? So it's not sitting all, but yep, that's what we're gonna do. That is what we're going to do. Where's our, oh, it put itself away. And I kind of feel like, what do I have anything? Oh, I have this. So I got to cut this off. There we go. Well, let's do this and then we'll see. I think it's going to be enough. I think it's going to be, because he's the feature, that's what I want everybody to see. Okay, so here we go. This is literally the most ridiculous way to stamp. Don't do this. Find your stamp block. Save yourself. Look at how cool that is. I love those checks. Those make me happy. Oh yeah, that did it. And then we're just gonna do them up here, and then we'll be done. We'll be done for the day. Oh, Desi just sucked something up. My children are cleaning. I never yell at my children for cleaning. All right, so this is my favorite one, but look at this. We have this insert where I thought this trick was really cool. I'm very proud of myself about that. Where we extended the pumpkins so they went out. I like this side very much. I like this side way more than I thought I would because I'm becoming an abstract artist, you know. But that turned out really cool. But this is really the side that makes this page work, right? That goes in there and becomes the eyeball that we see looking at her and the moon up in the sky. So that's very cool. And then this guy. So hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life. Oh, and don't forget to go, I'll have a link to go download these free printables.